guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Thank you for today. And today we're doing, well, boys and girls, I'm glad you asked because today we're back on ARK Survival Ascend. I was going to say ARK Survival, but this is not ARK Survival. You can tell by the graphics and all of that. But what we're doing on ARK Survival Ascended tank, well, again, I'm pretty glad you asked because today we're doing a mod review. That's right, we're doing another mod review for ARK Survival Ascended. That's right. And today's mod is a pretty cool mod. And this mod is going to take some heart to a lot of those veteran players who've been playing ARK Survival Evolved and, well, I guess more ARK Survival Evolved too, because this is more towards the S plus kind of mod on ARK Survival Evolved, because it's going to have a good bit of structures from ARK Survival Evolved and stuff like that. Now, personally, myself, I really do like this mod, just simply because of what a couple life size type of things, especially one of them that is a really cool feature that the mod has. Um, I guess a S Plus hasn't done this, but I guess maybe that what makes S Plus different. I'm not dissing on S Plus, so don't think I'm damn. I really like S Plus. That's the #1 mod I would use on Ark Survival Evolve, especially if we can ever, get to actually play some series on Ark Survival Evolve with mods, would definitely be using S Plus. But for now, we're doing some mod reviews on Ark Survival Ascended, and this is a mod I gotta say. If I decide to do some seasons in this game, this is the mod I'm gonna be using for forever. It has basically majority of the stuff that would be on S Plus. So yeah, but again, if you want to check this mod out with, well, of course, if you want to check it out, I'll leave a link down below at CurseForge too, so that you guys can check this mod out if you decide you do want to pick it up. Because there's other structure mods in the game that is cross-play, so definitely, I gotta say this is a nice one. But let's go and show you guys a few features. Now, one of them I did say is a nice feature. So let's say, how do you get them? Is it just like S plus where you get the regular, let's say smithy, and then you get the B plus smithy? No, actually, let's show you how you get the B plus smithy. All you do is click on the button to get your smithy out. Of course, this is the regular vanilla, and you press square to, well, bring over the B plus smithy, and there you go. That's how you get it. That's definitely a pretty cool way of doing it. Now, for Xbox players, it wouldn't be square. It would be, oh, what would that be? I believe that's A. I could be wrong. Please miscorrect me if I'm wrong about that. And I think for PC, it would be R. I think. I could be wrong. Please miscorrect me if I am wrong about that. But here for the PlayStation controller, it is definitely square. Just look at, before you place it, because it's going to come out as the vanilla version. Just look at before you start placing down things. Even though, yes, you can pick stuff up by vanilla standards and Ark Survival Ascended here, I still just recommend just see what you're placing down first. It will show you the different types of it as well. So there you go. Of course, it comes with this little controllable thing here, which does everything what the B plus does, or I should say S Plus does on PC, and it does definitely tell you um the different stuff for like PC controls, and I believe it does in controller as well. But let's see. Wait, no, no, wrong button. Right here. So it's square to hold it up, so you could do a lot of different things on here. Advanced transfers, inventory assistance, dedicated storage, teleport orders, Dino scanner, which is basically the thing what S Plus has as well. Loot scanner, which you can scan for loot. You can also do the other new thing that's on Arc Ascended. Gene scanner, and plus cryopod dino ball scanner, and also dino tracker teleport. And then you have info and basic transfers. Everything that you would expect except these two are the two newer ones, but everything else I believe would be in S Plus as well. So yeah, of course, info. Um, hello. There we go. And you just press square to you hold it to bring it up, and then it's not going away, or whatever. Then you have the gun, which is normally what you expect. You could use this gun to do different stuff. You can pick up structures and all of that. So let's actually place down. Anyway, let's put our gun away. Let's put this down right here. So let's say we place something up high. Let's just say we did that. No, that's not what I want to do. So this is all the stuff the gun can do: cryo, glass, models, lights, store settings, repair, dyno, turret, remote, dyno leveling, structures. So let's say we want structures, and we want to pick this thing up, and there we go, we picked it up. But let's say we want to demolish it, which would be no, not circle. There we go, demolish. And there we go. We demolished our smithy. So it has every single thing you could do for what S Plus does and all of that. So yeah. But let's get right into some of the structures. This is some of the tech stuff, so we're not going to cover that right away. We got the bed, which is, your standard old bed, the B plus version of the bed though. And then we got the what type of bed is this? The bunk bed. Yep. The B plus version of it, of course. Then we got the smithy, which has about 1,000 and wait, no, that's the health tank. It gets about 350 health storage slots, so you can hold more in this than your standard vanilla. Let's actually place down the vanilla one and see what that has. So the vanilla one has 150 out of 350, so you can hold more. So if you don't have a stack mod, definitely B plus is going to be your welcome go-to getter. Then we have the B plus Refining Forge, which has about 100 slots in it. So yeah, I think it's a little bit more. It's always going to be a little bit more with the structure mods with slots, so it means you can hold more. And the way you do with all these structures is the same thing. You press square or R or I believe it's A or something like that for the different type of platform. So before you place it down, do make sure you're looking at before you do, and that way you know which one you're placing. Because let's say you want to place this thing down, the oh my gosh, the industrial forge, because you like to forge, right? Do because you get metal faster than the regular forge over here. Well, this one is smaller. And this is without using any INI file settings. So this is really nice. The standard one, we all know it's about like 6 structures high. And yeah, that's pretty freaking big. But this one has 150 slots, so it's smaller. So it means it could fit in your base a lot more better. It means you don't have to worry about like, clipping everywhere and all of that bull crap and all of that stuff, normally we expect out of it. Then we have the B Plus Chemistry Bench, which has about 200 slots, which does everything that the vanilla version does, of course. Probably a little bit more better, due because, it's a modded version of it. So, there you go. Then we have the B Plus Fabricator, which I'm not sure this thing is silent. So, let's put a piece of gasoline in here, and let's turn it on. Yeah, it's silent. So that means you're going to have basically a silent base with the B plus structures. Unlike the standard one, it will be very freaking loud. I don't know if you guys can recall by watching my ARK Survival Evolve vanilla seasons, but still very loud. And then, but it has about 300 slots. Again, it has all the B plus stuff is going to have more slots. So yeah. Then we have the Tech Fabricator, which it has about 1,000 slots. And I believe it's going to be quite. I didn't spawn in any element. Of course, you can craft anything from B plus in here, and also vanilla stuff as well. All that goodies, and it's smaller because the standard version is, I believe, he was want to say 100 times bigger than this. So at least these structures are smaller in size comparison against the vanilla structures. So there you go. And also, oh, I already said how many slots it has. Then we got the B plus hatchery, which is a very common thing in structure mods. especially with S Plus. I believe S Plus was the first one that did it, and then SS Plus, I think it was called, afterwards. And then now everything in Arc Survival Ascended is also doing it too. So yeah, tree. You got about 300 slots. What this thing does, it will pick up your oh my gosh, what's it called? Your dinosaur eggs, not the ones without the bait. When you're trying to breed and stuff, this thing will definitely help you out because it will pick up your. Oh my gosh, the name is escaping me there, guys. It's on my tip of my tongue, but I just can't remember it. One of you guys might actually just say it in the comments down below. So yeah, okay. But still, it will pick up any of your fertilized. There we go. Right, fertilized eggs. When you bring your dinosaurs, it will pick them up and will start hatching them for you. So basically, uh, a oh my gosh, what is that thing called? The hatching machine that came with Genesis Part One. Sorry for that. I think it was Genesis Part 1. I could be wrong about that. But still, this thing, I guess, is a pretty good thing. And it will automatically just start, incubating your egg right away. Leave a baby, I believe, like 1% where you just got to throw it out there in front of the air conditioner. And there you go. You have a baby dinosaur or a hatch very quickly. That's pretty good if you want to start breeding and stuff and all that. And then we have the B Plus Gardener, which is different than what the S Plus does. It's using some of the major dinosaurs within the game, which it's a oh my gosh, what's this thing called? I don't usually tame one of these things. Oh, what's this thing called? Can be used can use beer when there's no power. So looks like you can use this with power or beer and stuff. It has about 300 slots and stuff. But oh, what is this creature's name? I'm trying to think. It's a creature that I gotta say everyone hates too because they just dismount you in stupid spots. They're mostly in caves, though they do stay in the winter biome more as well. But majority of the time, you will find them in caves. So Perovia, right? Perovia? Oh my gosh. One of you guys might say, "Tank, you're a moron." It's a Perovia, yeah, whatever. But still, you got this little guy. Then we got this big old guy right here, which is the B plus nanny. Oh wow, you're a nanny. It gets about 100 slots. Of course, it does what it says. It's a nanny. It's going to take care of your baby. It's going to imprint your baby as well. Give food to nearby babies under 50% maturity. Imprints nearby non-adult dinos, so it will imprint your baby dinosaurs as well, and only require power. So you need like a generator or something like that to, power this thing. These, both of these, well, actually all three of these, but still, it will help you imprint your baby. So let's say you want to go explore the map, some. You want to go explore. You want to find something new to tame, but you also want to breed your creatures and all that. Well, this nanny, or I should say, Dinopithecus. Yeah, I think it's Dinopithecus. Mythopithecus? Oh my goodness. There's at least like 4 types of monkeys in the game. There's the Mythopithecus, Dinopithecus, and there's another one too. It's a small one. But whatever one this one is, I think it's the Mythopithecus. This one is Dinopithecus is on Lost Island. So yeah, but still pretty cool. Yeah, because it will help you imprint your babies and take care of your babies while you're not at base. So it's a really helpful thing if you're trying to, you know, breed your dinosaurs. Both the hatchery over there will help you hatch your babies faster, or your eggs faster. Though it will not help you with dinosaurs that doesn't lay eggs. So, like for example, the Daredon, or anything that's like a mammal kind of dino or animal, they would not pick them up too because that's not egg type of range creatures, but still, this one will help you imprint them and all that. Next is the what's this kind of thing called? B plus item collector, which has about 300 slots. So his name is does what he does. collects many items from many different things, can be used um, propellant when no power. Propellant. I'm probably butchering that name so badly, but you can use a generator for this guy. And of course, you know, he standards for like this picks up everything you got. Then we have the B plus harvester, which does what you expect him to do. Harvest nearby resources and plants. Specialized R can upload to dedicated storages map wide. Acquire a weapon to improve harvesting. So this guy can harvest for you. Cool. Quality default is strong hatchet. So it looks like you can put a hatchet on the hand slot. So hang on. What's find a oh my gosh. I don't want none of those. I just want a stone hatchet. So not stone. Metal hatchet. Let's craft one of these up and let's give it to it. And there you go. Of course, it needs to be powered, but there you go. You got 350 slots. Can only be powered. So by a generator, I'm more like guessing. So yeah. Then we got this thing, which is normally is also on S plus. The B plus decimated doom decimated. I'm probably butchering that name so badly. B height, which has about 3 slots. Uh, I believe what you all you have to do is put rare flowers in here. And what here? Provides rare flowers to keep the hive producing honey. So you're going to need some honey to craft this thing anyways. So once you get that and you have rare flowers and you place them in here, it will automatically start crafting you honey, which you're going to need if you want to make like sweet veggie cakes. So definitely worry something cool and all that. Next is something that S Plus don't have. Its own. So that means on Arc Ascended here, you could go ahead if you have the um Tombstone mod installed, you could just go ahead and get rid of it because S Plus comes with its own B Plus personal gravestone. So if you have the original personal gravestone, which what this thing does is if you die somewhere in the map, you can easily come up to it, press it, and then get all your stuff back. So let's say if you die in a lava and you can't get your stuff back because it's in lava, or maybe let's say something stupid happens and you die in a stupid way, you know, this is Ark we're talking about. You die in a stupid way and you can't get your stuff back. You don't want to use ghost mode to go to, you know, to the map or something like that. And you respawn back at your base. You come back to this, press whatever button you need to press to get your stuff back because it's going to tell you, and then boom, bang, boom, you get all your junk back in your inventory, which is a really lifesaver if you're especially playing either like vanilla or just anything. Like especially even more modded than anything, because you know mod is very crazy. Then we have this over here, which is the B plus power pole. It does have no slots. Not sure what this thing is supposed to be for, but I'm guessing it's like a power uh thing. So range. It so I'm guessing it's for power, like it says. Yeah. I haven't really messed with this, so yeah. Maybe someday we'll find out what it's really for once we start doing some actual stuff in ARK Survival Center here. Then we have the BPass tech transfer, which is right now locked, due because we don't have, no element in it and all of that. But yeah, this thing has about 300 slots, and of course you can upload creatures and upload to different maps, especially if you're playing on a server, and all of that, different types of jazz and as well. I believe it should have it. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe this is not what I'm thinking of. Probably not. Okay. But still, it's a pretty cool item. It will help you to transfer from map to map or take dinosaurs or items to map to map. Then we have the B plus generator. Wait, this is supposed to be a B plus version. Why isn't you B? Why aren't you B plus? You're supposed to be B plus. See, so if you decide to craft the generator, you do get the standard one, you do get the B plus, and you get the power pole, which is the thing over there. But I know I placed this down. The B plus generator, which has about 150 slots. Not bad. And I believe this thing is definitely sound too. Yep, it's sound, just like the other structure over there, which this should be powering. That's not powered, but let's see, are you powered? Unpowered, sadly. I'm not sure why. Maybe it has to be powered with by a show range. Are you showing me the range? Show range. So it should be powering everything in this bubble. So let's go over here and see about this thing. So yeah, everything is basically. How about you? Light level? Oh, you could control the light level in this thing. That's pretty cool. But it's not powered. So, but majority of things will be powered by it. I'm more likely guessing. So yeah, there you go. Let's turn you off. And of course, we get the B plus air conditioner, which I believe it's going to work just like the S plus one, where if you're trying to hatch a rock drake egg, it takes, I believe, 20 air conditioners on vanilla air conditioners. Um, Please miscorrect me if I'm wrong about that. But I think with B plus, just like S plus, it takes about maybe 1 to 2 air conditioners to hatch a rock drake egg. So it's a very upscaled factor than the vanilla version. I could be wrong about that. Please miscorrect me if I am wrong about that. But there you go. Then we have the B plus refrigerator, which we get 100 slots, which I think is in the vanilla version as well. Let's pick this thing up and let's see if that's true or not. I wanted to pick it up. And vanilla. So, no, actually, vanilla gets 8. Oh, okay. So, we get about another 10 more slots than vanilla. Then we have the B plus preserving bin, which it does what the regular preserving bin does. It gets 50 slots in, but it shows you what you can preserve, like the jerky, the different types of jerky. So you got like cooked meat jerky, and of course prime meat jerky as well. So definitely an upscale factor there. Then we have this right here, the B plus breeding tool, which I'm not 100% what it does. It has 100 slots. Enable breeding. So I'm guessing if you click that, your dashboard will automatically start breeding and stuff. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it does. Now it's unpowered because it's. I think it might have to be powered by a tech generator. So, yeah, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't think this is an S plus, but and I could be very much wrong about that. Then we have the B plus charging station, which it has about 50 slots. It does like what you expect it to do: activate, deactivate, whatever. You have what's these things? Glow sticks, I guess you can call them. You just put them in here and just charge them up. So that way, if you're going into the deep purple zone where Namelesses will spawn and Reapers will spawn, I believe it's the purple zone. On Aberration, you come to this thing and boom, bang, bone. You have your own charging station. That means you can charge any of your lights if you decide to go down into the purple zone, which will keep the, believe, Namers away and Reapers away. Actually, no, I don't think it keeps Reapers away. I think it just keeps Namers away. I could be wrong. And then next we got the, what's this thing called? The B plus planetary shield, which, yeah, it's a planetary shield. I'm guessing it just puts a shield around your base. That's why it's called planetary shield. Of course, you're going to need, a generator. I'm guessing a tech generator will power it. Next is the B plus, yes, B plus Tech Laboratory, which is locked. It has 350 slots. Let's see what this thing does. So it looks like it can do, what is this? Metal imbued gasoline. That's new. Hmm. But it looks like it can craft everything vanilla. of the crafting area, conversions, aberration. So yeah, it can convert stuff. So if you want this, we need silk, absent substance, and gasoline. We need rare mushrooms, wood, uh, green gems for that. Oh wow. What about this? Blue coloring, green coloring, and crystal. Blue coloring and red coloring crystal, and crystal for that. And then we have regular arc. So we got, you know, if you don't want to go out grinding this stuff, though you do have to do some type of grinding for some resources, for if you want any of the other type of resources. I'm not sure why this is in extinction, but whatever. Then we have Gen, which of course we got the shell fragments, and then keratin, and then of course we got meat. So, oh wow, this thing can be. So you could use this thing to spoil meat. And it looks like you can craft prime meat and prime raw fish meat in this as well. And SE. So you can craft all this stuff as well with just you do looks like you do have to do some type of grinding and stuff like that, but there you go. Next is the B plus healing station, which what this thing will do, we got about 100 slots. Will heal your dinosaurs, I believe. And I think it could heal your character. I could be wrong. Heals dinos and players. Require medical brews. So you're going to really need to be on your A game to get the medical brews to able to craft this thing. I know I forgot to place a cooker down. That's the only thing I didn't place down, didn't I? Wow, okay. And then we have this thing, the B plus repair station, which what it does is that you put an item in here, and then I believe as long as you have the material to do it, you can repair it. Um, Automatically repairs armor and weapons placed inside. Require resources for repair to also be in the repair station. So you're going to need the resources in here along with your weapon or armor, whatever you're repairing, and it will automatically repair it, which is would be pretty nice. So that way you don't have to go to like oh I don't know, the smithy over here, and we place our armor in there, and then we have to click on and then click on this button and all that jazz and stuff like that, or we don't have to go to storage to find that. Next is the B plus metal storage in tech, which I could be wrong about this. If you have already dedicated storage in your base, all you have to do is run up to this thing. It will automatically put your stuff everywhere into all your storages, as long as you have that all set up. Next one is the tech version of it. So if you don't like how the metal one looks, but you want the, tech version of it instead, there you go. They don't have slots, of course, but whatever. But then we have this thing over here. You're probably thinking, what the heck is this? Beef Plus Charging Injector? Is that what this thing called too? No, station. That's a B plus charging injector. Acquires charge batteries to be activated. Charge using increase expenditure with reduced radius. Yeah, English. It is more effective to use more. So it looks like it can charge your batteries. Batteries. Right. Yeah. So I'm guessing it's almost like that. I'm guessing. Like I said, I haven't really messed with this because I really don't get to tech care tier very quickly. So yeah, but maybe someday we'll actually mess with it more. And then we have the most loved thing is the tech propagator. Wait, I thought this was a clone jammer. Never mind. Breed the dinos from cryopods. Oh, okay. So it looks like this thing, you can breed your dinosaurs with cryopods. It has 100 slot scores. All creatures will produce eggs. So I'm guessing maybe even creatures that doesn't normally produce eggs. Cryopods will not lose charge. Must contain adults and genders. Can not be changed with a mating cooldown. Consume element. So it looks like you can make any creature have eggs in this. I thought this was a cooling chamber. Guess not. Sounds slightly different than what B plus has. But then also there's the other cool little mechanic I figured out to show you at the beginning of the video. Of course, you got the standard pull mechanic where if you have anything in any of your storages, you could go ahead, press this, and pull it as well. Then you have this to help you repair. Then we have this little icon. We forget what that is. Then we have that little icon. I believe that's to help you repair stuff as well. And of course, we have it over here in our inventory and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely a pretty cool feature. And of course, it all of these little icons up here is because of B plus. But we do have a few other things that B plus does give us as well. Let's go up here. Let's go to B plus. And as you can see, we got tons of things that B plus gives us. I could be sitting here for showing you guys everything about this, but B plus also has its own armor sets. So you got keratin, different types of armor sets of that. We got cloth, different types of sets of that. Don't think it's cheaper to craft it. Then we have, of course, desert, fur, gilly, hazard, hide, of course. And what's the C? So it does have durability and stuff, so that's not something different. And of course, we got metal. Then we got riot. And we got scuba. And of course, last but not least, is tech. You got tech. So yeah. Anything else from B plus? We got the B plus stone sickle and B plus wooden sickle. Not sure what the difference is about them, but there you go. So as you got seeds, you got the B plus sap seeds. So I'm guessing if you don't want to go out there and get sap, though you're going to have to. They collect about 50 sap, and it looks like you can get a seed, so it means you can plant it in anything and get your own seeds. Same with rare flowers, rare mushrooms, and also plant species Z seeds. So pretty cool in that regard. We got the different storages, which, we got this, the wooden storage, and then we got the wooden storage intake. Then we got the metal storage intake plus metal storage. Then we have the tech storage, and then of course the tech storage intake. So these are if you have one of these in your base and you go up to the intake, it will automatically take anything in your inventory and place it inside that. So there you go. Of course, it gets a saddle, which is a parasaur saddle platform. Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. Weapons, we already did weapons, so tank. Turrets, you do get different types of turrets in here. As well on B+, we get ammunition, which we got the B+ net projectile. Oh, wow. Metal trank arrows. So it looks like if you don't want to use regular ones still, you're going to need biotoxin. Ugh, okay. Then we have advanced sniper trank. Ooh, that means you can use your sniper more often. If you like using the sniper, there you go. This must be something new for a B+. Anything else? Gates. We got the different types of gates. Of course, the gateway, the gateway. Oh wait, what's the difference? Oh, I forgot. We got the B plus glass gateway plus the gate itself, and then we have the behemoth gateway and also the glass behemoth gate and the metal or glass behemoth gateway. So there you go. Different ones right there. Um, we got different glass structures, just like S Plus does. And then platforms, we got the B Plus Metal Ocean platform and the B Plus Wooden Ocean platform, which came out brief when Genesis Part 1 did. So even without having Genesis in the game yet, we still get it. And like I said, there's so much stuff in here that I could be just going over it and stuff like that. And B Plus also gets its own spy classes too. I didn't get to show those off, but still, and plus we get a auto feeding trait, which is a trait system too, because traits are in the game now, or at least in Ark Survival Ascended. But that is, I guess you could say, basically it for B plus. That is everything I can show you on the video. But if you do want to mess around with this mod in your own world, just go into where you normally would find your mods and stuff. Um, in the mod hub on Ark Survival Ascended and type in B plus. It will come up. Now there will be a few other things that will come up, but what you're looking for is the B plus with a Jabroa on it. That's the one you're looking for. But otherwise, yeah, this is a great mod, and I gotta say, pick it up. Again, I know I said last mod review, which was the Moral Indominus Rex and Raptor, is a mod that you really need, but that's a mod that you really want to have if you're want to have a different creature. If you want to have a structure mod, but also you don't want to have two different structures that is in your crafting recipes and stuff, this will be the mod for you. Because, like I said, all we have to do is press the button to bring it out, and then we just gotta press whatever button it wants us to switch over to the B plus variation, which is a awesome idea. Really cool. I like this idea. You don't have to worry about, let's say, we go in our inventory, oops, my bad. We swap this up. So let's go down. Let's go ahead and find the smithy. Wait here. Let's say we have two different types of smithies here. Let's say we have the B plus and the regular vanilla. Yeah, that just takes out more, I guess you could say. But with this, you just craft one, and boom, bang, boom, you get the idea of that you could switch over to B plus if you want to. I gotta say, it does save some time. It really does. And with the features too of being everything basically silent, which would be an awesome idea, which means you can have a silent base, which I wish I had in my Ark Survival season. Oh well, it is what it is, and yeah, I really have to say, if you're looking for a structure mod, this is one for you. But that's probably gonna be it for this one there, guys. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. And also, like I said at the beginning, if you do want to check this out through Forge, I'll leave a link down below so that way you guys can pick it up. And this mod is cross-play, cross-platform too, so Xbox, PlayStation, PC players can all get this mod. Well, of course, console players can, their tank, because you have it here on the PlayStation 5. So, yeah, like I said, it's crossplay, and my little dog Scooby Doo here is already, well, I think he's a little bit too late near the end of the video. Wanted to say hi to you guys, but honestly, that's gonna be it for this one there, guys. I hope you guys really did enjoy it. If you guys did, please press that thumbs up button, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you guys want to, and like always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.